Welcome to Hutto High School Gym. It's tonight's 6A boys basketball matchup between the Hutto Hippos and the Cedar Ridge Raiders. We'd like to welcome our Cedar Ridge fans who may be joining us tonight. The Hippos come in with a 15-4 overall record and a 5-1 district record, tied for second place with the Round Rock. The Raiders come in 10-7 and undefeated with a 6-0 record atop the district standings. The Hippos have a 3-game winning streak coming in tonight. January 8th, they defeated Stony Point 88-70. January 12th, they defeated Vista Ridge 79-62. And last Friday, they defeated the Vandegrift Vipers 62-42. The Hippos' last loss came on January 5th against the 24th-ranked Round Rock Dragons, and in that game, they just could not get any of their threes to fall. The Hippos' offense averages 75.3 points per game. They average 32 rebounds per game, but the Hippos do have a tendency to get into foul trouble, and they turn the ball over a lot. They average 17 turnovers per game and 17 fouls per game, and the Hippos love to shoot the three ball. They have this season they have a 37% three-point percentage, and so far in district the Hippos have a 23.8 average margin of victory. The Hippos are led by senior Jalen Bedford, who leads the team with 20.5 points per game, and junior Caden Smart, who's a strong three-point shooter with 19.4 points per game. The Raiders come in on a 4-game winning streak. They are red hot. They defeated Vista Ridge 54-47, Vandegrift 69-56, McNeil 67-41, and Westwood 56-53. Their last loss came on December 30th to number 6 Westlake, losing 81-52. And the Raiders managed to defeat the number 24 ranked Round Rock Dragons 64-60 in a thrilling game in overtime. The Raiders come in first place. They average 61.3 points per game, and they give up 60.2 on average points allowed per game. Their average margin of victory in district is 11.5 points. The district standings look like this. The Raiders atop with a 6-0 district record, the Dragons with a 5-1 district record, and the Hippos with a 5-1 record. Round Rock has the tiebreaker over Hutto. Then it's Westwood 3-3, McNeil 1-4, Stony Point 1-4, and Vandegrift and Vista Ridge tied 7-8 with a 1-5 district record. Stay tuned in about 1 minute for tip-off of the Hippos and Raiders.
You have to go a little bit more that direction.
Yeah, I don't want to be in it at all. I mean, I look good, but I gotta take the mask off and everything.
Right, gonna if the ball's down in that corner, you're still in.
Oh shit. You know what? I will win ball. And then I'll be out of it, right?
There you go.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay. Because I will not sit still.
And we'll have a live mic right here too, so just know that.
Thank you. Live mic.
I've already warned him.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hutto Field
We rise for the national anthem.
between Cedar Ridge and your Hutto Hippos. Please rise, gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing
Welcome back to Hutto High School Gym as we get ready for the start of this 6A district 25 6A district matchup between the Hutto Hippos and the Cedar Ridge Raiders. We await tip-off. Note to mention is tonight is the first night in 2 weeks that fans have been allowed in, so the players look forward to getting to finally play in front of their family and friends. Out there for the Hippos is number 12, Jalen Carroll. Number 4, Caden Smart. Number 5, Jamori Francis. Number 2, Jalen Bedford. And number 10, Roderick Soto. Out for the Raiders, number 5, William Fever. Number 24, Marcel Bryant, and the Raiders win the tip-off. Number 1, Jaden Finley takes the ball, being guarded by number 10, Roderick Soto. Passes it to number 2, Ryan Brooks. Back to number 1, Jaden Finley, who was called for a travel. Roderick Soto will inbound for the Hippos, being guarded by number 1, Jaden Finley. Inbounded to number 4, Caden Smart. It's tipped out of bounds. Raiders will take possession. Number 0, Ernest Swindell will inbound to number 1, Jaden Finley for the Raiders. To number 5, William Fever. To 1, Jaden Finley. To 24, Marcel Bryant. And called for another travel. Soto for the Hippos will inbound, being guarded by number 1, Jaden Finley. Soto inbounds to 12, Jalen Carroll. To Jalen Bedford. Bedford being guarded by number 24, Bryant. To Smart. Stolen by number 5, William Fever for the on the Raiders. Tries to pass it to number 0, Ernest Swindell. It's knocked out of bounds by the Raiders, and Roderick Soto for the Hippos will inbound once again. Soto being guarded by Finley. Soto inbounds to number 12, Jalen Carroll. Carroll takes it up midcourt. Passes it to Smart. Back to Soto. To Bedford. Bedford for the 3, and it's no good. Off the front of the rim. Hippos rebound. Smart for the 3. It's good! Hippos lead 3-0. 6:52 in the first quarter. The Raiders, number 0, Ernest Swindell, will inbound. Davon Richardson checks in for Soto on the Hippos. Swindell inbounds to Finley. Passes it back to Swindell. Passes back to Finley. Across the court to Fever. Back to Swindell. Swindell takes it up the middle. Little jumper shot, and it's good. 3-2, Hippos lead. 6:30 in the first quarter. Jalen Carroll inbounded to number 0, Davon Richardson. To Jalen Bedford. Tries to pass it back to Richardson. And it's knocked out of bounds. Raiders will take possession. Ernest Swindell passes it across the court to number 5, William Fever, who tries to pass it all the way across the court backwards. And it's out of bounds. Carroll will inbound for the Hippos. To number 2, Jalen Bedford. Bedford takes it quickly up. Hippos trying to get that fast offense on. Shoots a little jump back shot, and it's good. Hippos lead 5-2, 6:11 in the first quarter. Swindell slowly takes it up, passes it to Finley. Finley being double guarded by Carroll and Smart. Finley passes it to Swindell. Back to Finley. To Fever. To Finley to Swindell. Swindell jumper shot, no good. Hippos rebound. Jalen Bedford passes it to Caden Smart. Bedford for the three. It's good! 8-2, Hippos lead, 5:30 in the first quarter. Finley takes the inbound from Swindell, passes it back to Swindell. Fever shoots the long three, and it's off the rim and out of bounds. Hippos take possession. Davon Richardson will inbound for the Hippos, being guarded by number 1, Jaden Finley. Passes it all the way across the court down to Smart, and easy layup. Richardson passed it all the way down to the court to Caden Smart, who made the easy layup. Swindell to Finley. Raiders have possession. Swindell being guarded by number 4, Caden Smart. Passes it back to Finley, being guarded by number 12, Jalen Carroll. Hippos are putting on that hard press defense. That makes it so tough for opposing offenses to find anywhere to go to. Number 0, Davon Richardson will inbound to number 12, Jalen Carroll, after the Raiders are called for an offensive foul. Passes it to Bedford. Bedford being guarded by number 2, Marcel Bryant. Bedford takes it up the middle. Tries to make a little layup. He's fouled on the way up. Bedford will shoot 2. Makes his first. And makes his second. Hippos have a 10-point lead, 12-2. Finley passes it to 5, Fever. Passes it all the way across the court back to Finley. To 24, Bryant. Bryant goes up. It's no good. Gets the rebound, goes back up for the shot, and is fouled on the way up. Bryant will shoot 2. This is his first. That's all he'll get, as he made his previous basket. But the Raiders get the rebound. Finley being guarded by number 4, Caden Smart. Finley does a little jumper. Hippos number 0, Davon Richardson, takes it quickly up the court. Goes up for a layup. Rebounded by Swindell, but the Hippos quickly steal it back. Carroll will inbound to number 0, Davon Richardson. Gives it back to Carroll. Double dribble, I believe. Called on the Hippos. Raiders, number 5, William Fever will inbound, being guarded by Davon Richardson. He inbounds to Jaden Finley, being guarded by Carroll. Carroll breaks the press, takes it straight up the middle for a little floater shot. It's no good. Hippos rebound, but give it right back to the Raiders. Number 2, Brooks goes up and makes the 2. Hippos lead now down to 12-8. Brooks will shoot 1. It's no good. Carroll gets the rebound. Passes it to Bedford. To Smart. Shoots the 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Richardson. Knocked out of bounds, but the Hippos will retain possession. Carroll will inbound to number 2, Jalen Bedford. To Francis. To Smart, shoots the long 3. It's no good. Off the front. Smart gets the rebound. and makes the layup, but is called for a foul on the way up. Raiders will get possession of the ball. Reed Thurkelson will inbound to 1 Finley. Finley to Fever. Thurkelson shoots a 3, no good. Hippos get the rebound. Number 2, Jalen Bedford takes it up the court. Passes it to Carroll. Carroll shoots a long 2. It's off the front of the rim. Number 1, Finley for the Raiders gets the rebound. Takes it quickly up. Shoots a 2. It's no good. Blocked. Hippos rebound. Smart's going to shoot the 3. Off the front of the rim. Hippos get the offensive rebound. Number 0, Davon Richardson with the rebound.
Come on, Caden. Good shot, Caden. Go, Joe.
Carroll inbound for Smart to Bedford. Bedford being guarded by Finley.
Go by.
Bedford to Richardson. To Carroll. To Francis. Francis shoots a little jumper. It's no good. Finley passes to Fever, who shoots a 3, no good. Rebounded by number 10, Thurkelson. And Fever tries to pass it, and it's too high, goes out of bounds. Hippos get possession. Richardson will inbound to... Goes it across the court trying to get Smart, but intercepted by number 5, William Fever. Tries to pass. Little confusion on who tipped it out. First possession, first called Hippos had possession, but now it's corrected and the Raiders will get possession. Timeout called. Timeout called by the Hippos. 30-second timeout. Hippos lead 12-8. Welcome back to Hutto High School Gym. Coming out of the timeout, the Raiders, number 10, Thurkelson will inbound. Thurkelson being guarded by Richardson. Thurkelson will inbound to 5, Fever. Fever being guarded by Carroll. Carroll makes a steal, and Caden Smart with the fun. And as a slam, Jalen Bedford. Not guarded at all after the steal by the Hippos. Finley takes it, passes it to Thurkelson, back to Finley. Finley breaks the press, passes it, takes it down, passes it to number 20, Jaron Brown. And it's two-pointer good. Carroll inbounds to 0, Davon Richardson. Richardson tries to make a difficult layup, it's no good. Rebounded by number 5, William Fever. Thurkelson for the Raiders will inbound. Number 12, Cade Kittrell, checks in for number 1, Ernest Finley. And Ryan Brooks comes out of the game. Hippos will inbound after a turnover by the Raiders. Bedford takes it up the court. Almost stolen, but regains the possession. Passes it to Smart, being guarded by Fever. Tries to get hit Jalen Bedford on the baseline. It's blocked out of bounds by number 5, William Fever for the Raiders. Bedford inbounds to 5, Jamori Francis. To Carroll. To Smart. And it's good for 3. Caden Smart, once again, on fire from the 3 range like he does night in and night out. Fever takes it up, passes it to 12. Cade Kittrell, who shoots a 2, and it's good, 17-12. Hippos lead, 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Davon Richardson takes it up for the Hippos. Takes it up the middle, passes it to Carroll, to Smart, who shoots another 3, and it's just off the back of the rim. Rebounded by the Raiders, number 10, Reed Thurkelson, who passes it to 0, Ernest Swindell. Swindell being guarded by number 0, Davon Richardson. Thurkelson tries to hit Swindell tries to hit number 12, Cade Kittrell. But miscommunication on their part throws it out of bounds. Davon Richardson will inbound for the Hippos. Richardson to Francis. And that's the end of the first quarter. The Hippos lead 17-12. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back to Hutto High School. As we start ready to start the second quarter, Hippos lead 17-12. Begin the second quarter with number 12, Jalen Carroll, inbounding for the Hippos. Carroll will be guarded by number 10, Reed Thurkelson. Carroll to Richardson to inbound back to Carroll. Carroll being guarded by 10, Thurkelson. To Smart. To Richardson. Back to Smart. Smart being guarded by Swindell. Bedford with the jump back. It's no good. Rebounded by number 20, Jaron Brown. Passes it to 10, Thurkelson, who passes it to 0, Swindell. Fever with a 3. Overshoots the basket and goes out of bounds. Carroll will inbound for the Hippos. Carroll all the way down the basket, all the way down the court, passes it to Smart, who passes it to Francis, who gets the easy money shot. 19-12. Swindell to Finley, back to Swindell. Swindell takes it up, passes it to 10, Thurkelson. Defensive foul on the Hippos. Called for a push. Soto comes in for number 0, Davon Richardson. Swindell inbounds to Finley, takes it around the outside, passes it to 4. And it's good. Hippos stole the ball, took it all the way down the court, and Smart got the easy basket.
Come on, Rev, let him play.
Hippos called for a technical foul.
What was that foul? What was that technical foul for?
Ernest Swindell will shoot the technical fouls. Misses his first. Makes his second. Raiders. Swindell will then inbound to number 1, Jaden Finley. Hippos lead 21-13. Hippos must have gotten called for a technical for saying something to the ref or one of the other players. Swindell inbounds to Finley. To Brooks. To Bryant. To Finley. To Brooks.
Good help. We travel, ref.
Raiders step out of bounds. Carroll inbound to, looks like number 10, Roderick Soto. Yep, Soto takes the inbound from Carroll back to Carroll. Carroll being guarded by number 10, Thurkelson. Carroll to Francis. Francis to Soto. (24) Marcel Bryant called for a foul on the Raiders. Bedford will inbound. Inbounds to for number 5, Francis. To Bedford. Bedford jumper, it's good. Hippos are finding their shooting stride, and once again, these are both red-hot teams coming on with 4 and 3 game district winning streaks. Raiders are undefeated, 6-0 in district play. Hippos are in 3rd place, tied with the Round Rock with a 5-1 district record. The Dragons have the tiebreaker over the Hippos. A Hippos win here could have the potential to give Hippos 1st place in the district. Number 3, J.U. Washington takes it up, passes it to Francis. No good. And tipped out of bounds. Look like the Raiders will get possession. Swindell will inbound once again to Jaden Finley. Finley being guarded by Jaden Carroll. And Swindell drains the 3. Timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout.
Go, Brody.
Carroll will inbound for the Hippos coming out of the timeout. Hippos lead 23-17. 5:35 left in the 2nd quarter. Carroll inbounded to number 3, J.J. Washington. Back to Carroll, back to Washington, back to Carroll. Washington trying to find an open teammate to pass it to. Finds Soto open to Bedford. Tries to get it to Washington. It's batted down by the Raider defender. Called for a foul. Carroll will inbound to number Brady Bueno, number 13. Checks in for number 5, Jamari Francis. Inbounded to J.J. Washington. Airmailed the throw. Raiders number 0, Swindell. Rebound, gets the rebound, takes it all the way up for the 2. Hippos lead dwindling 23-19. Just under 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Carroll passes it to number 2, Jalen Bedford. Back to Carroll. To Bedford. To Soto, to Carroll, all the way across to Bedford. Bedford shoots the 3 and in and out of the basket. Bueno with the rebound. Shoots the 2 and it's no good. And Raiders will get possession. Swindell will inbound to Finley. Finley will be guarded by number 3, J.J. Washington. Finley to Swindell. Swindell back to Finley. Finley to Fever. To Fitch. To Swindell. To Finley. To Fitch. To Fever. Fever all the way across to Swindell. Swindell will shoot the open 3, and it's no good off the backboard. Hippos number 2, Bedford will rebound. Bedford lucky not to be called for a charge. Gives it to Washington. To Bueno. Bueno up for the 2, and it's good. I believe he'll get one free throw after being fouled. 25-19, Hippos lead, 3:53 in the second quarter. Smart will check in for number 3, J.J. Washington. Bueno will shoot 1. And no good. Rebounded by Swindell. To Finley. Back to Swindell. To Fever. To Swindell. To Fever. To Swindell. To Finley. Finley takes it up, passes it for Tanner Fitch. Tries to go up for the layup. It's stolen by the Hippos. Number 2, Jalen Bedford. He had the open lane to take it down and missed the layup. Now there's a scramble for the ball. No one can get. Should be a travel on the Raiders. And they call it jump ball, and the Raiders will keep possession. Raiders called a timeout to try and avoid a traveling call as they were on the ground fighting for the ball. Swindell will inbound coming for the Raiders, coming out of the timeout. Inbounds to 1, Jaden Finley. Finley to Ernest Swindell. Swindell being double guarded. Soto gets the steal. He goes, and it's good. The easy layup after the steal. Raiders, Swindell inbounds to Finley. Finley being guarded by number 10, Soto. Hippos putting on the hard press D. To 24, Marcel Bryant. To 5, Fever. Hippos crowd really getting into it. Been some questionable calls, but that's the game of basketball. Bryant will shoot 2. Washington will come in and check in for number 4, Caden Smart. Marcel misses his free throw. Hippos get the rebound. J.J. Washington shoots the 3, and it's just short. Number 2, Ryan Brooks gets the rebound, defensive rebound for the Raiders. Passes it to Ernest Swindell. 2, Fever shoots the 3, and it's good. 27-22. Hippos' lead is really starting to be tested. And Raiders foul the Hippos. Jalen Bedford will shoot 2. Makes his first. Misses his second. Number 5, William Fever gets the rebound for the Raiders. Gives it to one, Finley, who then takes it up, passes it to Swindell. Hippos try and get the steal on the pass. Fever with the 3, no good. Bueno with the defensive rebound. Passes it to number 3, J.J. Washington. Washington takes it up, passes it to Carroll, to Bueno. It's blocked. Raiders get the rebound. And Swindell quickly takes it up for the jumper. Carroll to Soto, back to Carroll to Soto. To Bedford. Bedford being guarded by Swindell. Bedford called for the foul. Swindell will inbound to 1, Jaden Finley. Finley being guarded by Washington. 12. Swindell shoots the 3. 3, no good. Washington gets the rebound, passes it to Carroll. To Soto. To Carroll. Takes it right up the middle for the 2. 30-24. Hippos now trying to extend their lead before going into halftime. Finley to Swindell. Back to Finley. To Bryant. Bueno called for a foul on the Hippos. Bryant will shoot free throws. Makes his first, so he'll get his second. Bryant misses his second. Foul called on the Raiders on the rebound. So, Roderick Soto will walk down the court and shoot a 1-and-1, I believe. Misses his first, and Raiders will get the rebound. Swindell takes it up, being guarded by Washington. To Bryant, who shoots the 3. Bryant's a big boy. Rebounded by number 2, Brooks. Man, Bryant is just a big body in there who has the presence and is able to virtually do everything. Brooks will shoot a 1-and-1. Or 2. This is his first. Bryant will come out, and number 20, Jaron Brown, will come in. Brooks makes his second. Soto inbounds to Carroll, back to Soto, back to Carroll. Carroll being double guarded to Bedford. To Soto, back to Bedford. Bedford being guarded by number 2, Ryan Brooks. To Carroll. To J.J. Washington. Hippos look like they're just trying to run out the clock to go into halftime. Tries to pass it to Bedford. It's blocked out of bounds by number 0, Ernest Swindell. Hippos will retain possession. Carroll will inbound. Carroll inbounds to 10, Roderick Soto. Back to Carroll. To Bedford. To Washington, who goes up for the 3. It's no good off the bat. And scramble for the ball. Knocked out of bounds. Hippos weren't able to get possession back after they touched it. So Swindell will inbound. 4 seconds left in the second quarter. Raiders will just try and run it down and shoot a Fever with the three and the buzzer. It's no good. Hippos lead 30-26 at halftime. We'll be back in about 7.5 minutes with the start of the third quarter. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back in about 7.5 minutes. Welcome back to Hutto High School Gym getting ready for the start of the third quarter. Hippos lead the Raiders 30-26 at halftime in a tough some defensive battles and some offense of fireworks have happened in the first half. Hippos have been on fire on the defensive end with their steals. Had gotten a lot of turnovers from the Raiders and quite a few points from opponents off turnovers. The Raiders will inbound to start the third quarter. It will be Swindell will inbound to Finley. Finn will be guarded by Carroll. Passes it to 5. William Fever. To 24, Marcel Bryant. Back to Finley. To Swindell. Swindell being guarded by Carroll. Carroll tries to take it up the middle. No good. Blocked by Francis. Francis will also get the rebound. Francis to Smart. Smart tries to get Carroll on the run. Blocked. Tipped by the Raiders, but Carroll will get possession. Francis with the 2. 32-26, 7:20 in the third quarter. Finley to Swindell. To Fever. To Brooks. Hippos get the steal. Number 4, Caden Smart to Carroll to Smart. Get the layup, and it's no good. Back, and it's good. Soto with the rebound and the quick toss-up. It's 34-26. Swindell takes it up. To Fever, shoots a long 3, and it's just short. Off the front of the rim. Hippos will get possession. Raiders called for a push. Carroll will inbound to 5, to 4, Caden Smart. Back to Carroll. Carroll being guarded by Brooks to Smart. Smart being guarded by Finley. To Bedford. To Smart. Smart with the 3. Oh, just off the front of the rim. And the Raiders get the rebound, and they're off running for the races. And they somehow turn the ball over. Hippos gets the turnover. Carroll. To Smart. To Carroll. To Soto. To Bedford. To Smart. Smart with the 3. And it's just off the rim. And Hippos get the rebound. Soto with the rebound just before it goes out of bounds. To Carroll, back to Soto. Soto with the 3. It's no good. Number 0, Swindell with the rebound. Then turns it right back over to Smart. Smart with the layup. It's no good, but it's foul on the layup. He should get 2 shots. Caden misses his first. Makes his second. 35-26. Swindell inbounds to 1, Finley. Back to Swindell. To Finley. To Swindell. To Finley. To Swindell. Swindell with the 3, and it's in and out. Bryant called for a push. Hippos will get possession, and Carroll will inbound. Carroll to Smart. Back to Carroll. To Smart. To Carroll. To Bedford. Bedford being guarded by number 20, Brown. Bedford to Richardson, goes up for the 2. It's no good. Raiders rebound. And the 3 by number 5, William Fever, is good for the Raiders. Hippos lead 35-29. Timeout. Thirty-second timeout by the Hippos. Hippos with possession. Carroll will inbound to number 4, Caden Smart. Smart will be guarded by number 1, Swindell. To Carroll. Back to Smart. Back. Smart tries to pass it to Carroll, but it's tipped and Smart gets the ball back. Passes it to Bedford. To Carroll. To Smart. To Washington. Washington to Bedford. Bedford with the 3, and it's good. 38-29, 9-point lead for the Hippos. Swindell to Finley, to Fever, to Swindell to Finley, back to Fever, back to Swindell to Finley, and to Finley with the 3, and it's good. 38-32. Hippos still lead. Bedford to Smart. To Carroll. It's stolen by number 2, Brooks. Brooks goes, and it's off the backboard. Bedford with the rebound, takes it up, passes it to Smart. Back to Bedford. To Richardson. Misses the 2 off the back of the rim. Finley will take it up. It's blocked by the Hippos. Rebounded by Brooks, and it's good. 38-34. Carroll inbounded to number 4, Smart. To rebound by the Raiders after the missed 3. Washington will come in for Caden Smart. Swindell inbounds to 20, Jaron Brown, and little jumper, and it's good. Richardson inbounds to Carroll. Carroll to Richardson, to Bedford. Richardson, back to Richardson. Richardson tries to take it up for the layup. It just misses. Swindell will inbound to Finley. Finley to Fever, back all the way across the court to Finley. Finley to Swindell. Swindell to Finley. Finley takes it up, passes it to Fever. Fever shoots the 3. It's just off the corner of the rim. Rebounded by number 2, Brooks, who hands it off to Swindell. To Fever. Shoots the 3. It's no good. It's off the front of the rim again. Rebounded by number 0, Davon Richardson. To 12, Jalen Carroll. Carroll will inbound for the Hippos. Being guarded by 1, Finley. He inbounds to Richardson. Back to Carroll to Richardson. Across the court to Bedford. Shoots three. It's no good. Rebounded by number 0, Davon Richardson, to Bedford. Bedford takes it up, but is fouled on the way up. He should be shooting 2. Hippos lead 38-36. 2:02 left in the third quarter. Bedford off the front and back of the rim, and no good. Bedford drills his second. Swindell will inbound to Finley. Finley will be guarded by number 12, Jalen Carroll. Swindell will also be guarded by Carroll. Back to Finley. Takes it up to Swindell. Breaks the Hippos' hard press. Dan takes it straight through the middle and for the easy layup. 39-38. JJ Washington to Bedford. Bedford with the jumper, no good. Bueno with the rebound. Bueno good for 2. 41-38. Hippos lead 128 and counting in the third quarter. Hippos will get the rebound after a turnover by the Raiders. And what, there should have been a foul there. Eventually a foul called on the Raiders. Carroll will inbound to Richardson, who gives it right back to Carroll. Carroll being guarded by number 2, Ryan Brooks. Carroll to Richardson. Back to Carroll. To Richardson. To Bedford. Bedford with the open 3. It's good! Hippos extend their lead, 44-38. Hippos with a 6-point advantage. Finley to Swindell. Back to Finley. To Swindell. To Brooks. Brooks with the layup. It's good. 44-40. Hippos lead. Davon Richardson to Carroll. And Hippos are called number 12, I believe. Jalen Carroll called for a foul. Raiders will get possession. Number 0, Ernest Swindell, once again will inbound to number 1, Jaden Finley. Finley guarded by Carroll. Finley tries to take it right up the middle and strips the ball, but goes out of bounds, and the Cedar Ridge Raiders will keep possession. Swindell will inbound, guarded by Davon Richardson. Inbounds to Brooks, to Finley. Finley being guarded by Carroll. To number 10, Reed Thurkelson. To 20, Jaron Brown. Goes up, no good for the 2. Rebound for the Hippos all the way down the court. And Jalen Bedford tries to make the behind-the-back layup. It's no good, but is fouled. Jalen Bedford will shoot 2. Sinks his first. And drills his second. Hippos lead back up to 6, 46-40. Swindell will inbound to Finley. Finley takes it straight up the middle. It's blocked by Bueno. 3, JJ Washington gets the rebound, passes it to Richardson. Richardson tries to get off a long 3 to beat the buzzer, but it's no good. Hippos lead 46-40 at the end of 3. Coming up the fourth quarter, and what should be a great fourth quarter to come down to the stretch of this game. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Hutto High School as we get ready to start the fourth quarter and what was an exciting and fast-paced third quarter. Back and forth defense and offense on both teams. Raiders show. Bedford will shoot a 1-and-1. Makes his first. And makes his second. Hippos lead up to 8, 48-40. Swindell inbounds to number 1, Jaden Finley. Back to Swindell. Swindell being guarded by Washington. To Finley being guarded by Carroll. To Swindell. Raiders called for a foul or a travel. Carroll will inbound to 0. Davon Richardson back to Carroll. To Richardson. To Bedford. To Richardson to Carroll. Carroll shoots the 2, long 2. It's good. 51-40. Hippos lead extended to 11. Largest lead of the night for the Hippos. Finley shoots a 3. It's no good. Rebounded by the Raiders, and Swindell with the 3. Bedford with the long 3. It's good. Hippos lead now up to 12. 54-42. Swindell to Finley, back to Swindell to Finley. Finley takes it up, gives it to Brooks. Brooks with the difficult 2, it's no good. Rebounded by Bueno, who gives it to Soto, who gives it to Davon Richardson with the easy layup. Hippos extend their lead, 56-42, the largest lead of the night. Hippos offense are really getting going, and the Raiders defense having a hard time keeping up with the defense's hard-pressed Hippos hard-pressed D in their fast offense. Timeout Raiders, 1 minute. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Hutto High School. As the Hippos, the first minute and a half of the fourth quarter have gone on an offensive rampage as they have extended their lead up to 14 points. To Bryant, and big-bodied Bryant takes it straight up the middle for the 2, 56-44. Hippos now look to try and drain some clock and continue their offensive dominance in this fourth quarter. Carroll to Washington. To Bedford. Bedford with the 3, and it's no good. But rebounded by Bueno. Bueno just misses 2, rebounded by the Raiders. And the Raiders called for an offensive foul. Hippos will get possession. Carroll will inbound. Carroll being guarded by Thurkelson. Carroll all the way over to Washington, all the way down the court. Shoots the 2, it's no good, but it's fouled. Washington will shoot 2. Misses his first. And makes his second. Hippos lead 57-44. Swindle will inbound to Finley. Finley being guarded by Carroll. Finley takes it up and breaks to Hippos press and makes the layup. Raiders steal the ball. And it's good. 57-48. Hippos lead down to only 9. Bueno up with the layup, and it's good. Hippos quickly got that ball down. 2 passes and up for the layup. Lead back up 59-48. Finley to Swindell. To Thurkelson. Goes up through the Hippos D. Goes for a layup, and it's foul on the way up. He'll shoot 2. Makes his first. Hippos lead 10 points, 59-49. Smart chucks in for Washington. And Thurkelson makes both of his free throws. 59-50, 4:42 in the fourth quarter. Davon Richardson will inbound to number 4, Caden Smart. Richardson takes it, runs right down the middle, passes it to Bueno. Off his hands, but he gets the ball back to Carroll. Tries to take it up the middle, stops, stolen by Bryant. Bryant being guarded by Richardson. And both teams saying they have possession, and Hippos will get possession after a scramble for the ball. Correction. The Raiders will get possession. Finley will inbound to Swindell. To Finley. Finley being guarded by Carroll. To Bryant. Bryant being guarded by Bedford, and Bryant straight through for the layup. 59-52. Hippos once. 14-point lead is now down to 7. Raiders offense coming back, showing why they're the top team in the district. Davion with the 2, 61-52. 9-point lead for the Hippos, 3:54 and counting in the game. Finley takes it up for the layup, and it's in and out. Rebounded by number 4, Caden Smart, to Jalen Bedford. Off the backboard, no good. Another scramble for the ball. There's a lot of bodies going out on the ground on both the Hippos and the Raiders. Hippos called for the push. Swindle will get the ball for the Raiders and inbound to number 1, Jaden Finley. To 5, William Fever, who shoots the 3 off the front of the rim. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll to Smart. To Carroll. To Smart. To Carroll. Stolen by number 5, William Fever. He goes easy layup. 61-54, Hippos lead. Carroll to Richardson. He's fouled. Hippos will shoot 2. Davion will shoot 2 for the Hippos. Makes his first. 62-54. And makes both of his free throws. Swindle will inbound to Finley. Finley will be guarded by Davion Richardson. Davion will also go guard Swindle. Swindle takes it up, passes it across the court to Fever. Fever shoots the 3, no good. Rebounded by number 13, Brody Bueno. Passes it all the way over to Caden Smart. Smart with the 3, no good off the front of the rim. Smart with the rebound to Bueno. And called for the foul on his way up. Hippos will shoot another 2. Bueno will shoot 2. Brody Bueno makes his first. Hippos lead back up to 10, 64-54. Misses his second. Rebounded by number 20, Jaron Brown. To Finley. To Swindell. To Finley. Finley up for the 2, no good. But is Jalen Carroll called for a push.
Good job, Brody.
William Fever will inbound. Brody Bueno comes out. Fever to Fever. Fever being guarded by Carroll. Fever way overshoots his 3. Rebounded by Jaron Brown. Hippos calling for another foul on his way on while Brown was on his way up for the 2. Brown will shoot 2. Misses his first. Hippos lead still at 10, 64-54. 2:16 left in the fourth quarter.
Good job, Caden.
Time running out for the Raiders to make a comeback. Misses his second, rebounded by number 5, Jamori Francis. And trips on the ball, loses possession, trips on it, but Jalen Carroll is there to pick it up to Washington. Timeout, Hutto. Hippos have done a great job so far that every time the Raiders try to make a comeback, they've just put the offensive pressure on and kept the Raiders from being able to get back in this game. Hippos take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Hutto High School. About to come right out of the Hippos timeout. So far, the Raiders with 10 fouls in the second half and the Hippos with 6. Both in the bonus. Both will start getting free throws every time there's a foul. Hippos lead 64-54, 2:01 in the fourth quarter. Raiders trying to make a comeback. Hippos defense and offense help doing their jobs to prevent that. Bedford inbounds to 5. Jamari Francis to Carroll. Carroll being guarded by 10, Thurkelson. To Bedford, and stolen. And Raiders take it down. Finley with the 2. 64-56. Carroll taking it up to Francis, to Washington, to Bedford. Hippos trying to pass around, drain some clock. Raiders are refusing to foul to try and get back in this game. Across the court to Washington. to Bedford, just misses. Rebounded by Washington, it's good. 66-56, 10-point lead, 117 and counting. Jaden Finley with the ball for the Hippos, being guarded by J.J. Washington, Jalen Carroll. Off the rim, Hippos rebounded by number 2, Jalen Bedford. To Washington, to Carroll. Carroll up the middle, tries to get the pass over to Jamori Francis, but it's tipped by the Raiders and out of bounds. Hippos will keep possession. Carroll inbound will be guarded by number 10, Reed Thurkelson. To inbounds to J.J. Washington. To number 10, Roderick Soto. To Jamori Francis, who takes the ball and easy layup. 68-56, 45 seconds. Hippos look. Looks like number 5, William Fever, injured his knee or leg in the last play. Thurkelson, Reed Thurkelson, number 10, will inbound to number 0, Ernest Swindell. Back to Thurkelson, back to Swindell. Swindell over to number 4, Tanner Fitch. To Thurkelson. Thurkelson with the 3. It's drills it. 68-59, 27 seconds. Hippos lead is 9. Clock still rolling. Passes it all the way over to J.J. Washington. Hippos passing it around, buying time. The Hippos are going to win this game. Raiders look content to let this clock play out. To Richardson, and the Hippos will go on and win this game 68-59. The Hippos improve their record to 15 to 16-4 and 6-1 in district. The Raiders will fall to 10-8 and 6-1 in district. It looks like the Hippos will have the tiebreaker over for first place. So the Hippos move up into first place because of the tiebreaker over the Raiders. Well, this was a great one. A great Cedar Ridge team, a great Hippo team, 2 red-hot teams. Both showed why they are 2 red-hot teams coming into this game. It sucks to see one of these teams have to lose winning streak end, but hats off to the Raiders playing a great game. Thank you to our Cedar Ridge fans who tuned in tonight. I'm Gage Bowles. We'll see you next time.